Hey peeps! So I've not done a video in absolutely ages. Not even done one this year. Um, Lots going down though, isn't there? Wow. So last night, or like early hours this morning, at like 3:48 or something, um, and at other times across the world, this portal was meant to be opening with all of us meditating together around the world. So I stayed up late to be able to do that, and visualizing white healing light coming throughout the universe, healing us all, healing ourselves, emanating from the sun and through all the universal suns, emanating outwards. And it's great because the white light is all the rainbow colours, all the chakra colours, and it's helping us align. So now is a great time for spiritual healing. Now is a great time to look within and see ourselves, learn our true nature. And it can be a bit crap being stuck in isolation, but it's only our perception of that. So we have to look at the positives and see this as a time to really reassess our lives and enjoy having that extra time with family and friends and loved ones, partners, and utilize our skills or utilize what brings us joy. I've been doing lots of drawing and lots of artwork, been practicing my ukulele a little bit, but maybe not as much as I should be. But also that's another thing, we can't be hard on ourselves if we're not accomplishing all that we'd hoped for. I was recently in France in the Alps, and we had to come back because of all this corona stuff going on. And I'd moved, got my dad and my mate Beanie and my cousin helped as well to move all the stuff out of my house and into some storage for me. So then we've come back and don't have anything anywhere to live, but been staying at my parents', so that's been cool. So it's been really nice having that time grounding, and that we do have that, and looking in gratitude and feeling so much gratitude for how privileged we are. It's like, especially in the West, we've got all this support system to help us, and to we've got most of us have homes and roofs over our heads and access to food and clean water and bathrooms and showers and everything. So we just really need to be feeling really grateful for all we do have, because this sort of thing's going to more affect people in the less developed countries, because then they don't have this support system anyway. If we're struggling with our healthcare system, what are they going to be feeling like, So we need to really send our love and positive energy and healing energy throughout the world to everybody who needs it. And don't get stuck in the fear mindset. We've got to be in the mindset of abundance and gratitude and empowerment. Take this as a time to reinvent ourselves and become our greatest versions without all life's distractions in the way. Yeah, we have restrictions, but like my dad says, that's good, because in some ways, it hones down to fewer things to really concentrate on and focus on. And we can only focus on one thing at a time very well. So like for me, I've gone back to just drawing with a pencil, and I did a self-portrait. I'll show you guys, and I'm really proud of it, really impressed with it. And I maybe wouldn't have had the patience to sit down and do that if I had all the other options of all the things that I had in my place before, my keyboard and computer and all the extra things that you've got to play with. And sometimes I can get overwhelmed and not know what I want to do. And still I get like that even with limited things to do. So It was meant to be sunny today, not very sunny. I'm just out getting some air, so in self-isolation, but just trying to come out every day just for a little walk. I'm just going barefoot at the moment, been doing some yoga out here. So yeah, try to stay in, guys. Well, stay in. If you're allowed, in England we're allowed to go out and have one bit of exercise a day. So I'm just out, get my fresh air and exercise now. Just a bit of space, bit of alone time. So yeah, like I said, I've been in the Alps and that was since December. So yeah, kind of had practice for self-isolation there because it's pretty isolated and struggling with lots of things and learning lots about myself there, and it's sort of continued. And I was watching Sarah Verber, her horoscope page is really good, and she was given the reading for Cancer for April and reminded that the North Node has been in Cancer for like a year and a half now, and this is the last month of it, so that's all trials and tribulations and learning about yourself during that time. And so yeah, it made a lot of sense because in the last year and a half so much has happened. Like, even when I see the things and it's like, oh, 2 years ago, and that's when I was like living at my dad's before I made any vegan friends, and I was feeling quite lonely. I'd started my healing journey. I'd been vegan a year, and yeah, learning lots and wanting to share it but feeling frustrated. And during that time I got my own place, I became vegan activist, I made vegan friends, you know, I've developed my poetry lots and been getting that out there. I've made many friends, lost some friends unfortunately. But, you know, people come and go and meant to be in our lives when they're meant to be in our lives. And yeah, went over to the Alps, to somewhere freezing cold with snow and stuff that I'd never usually find appealing, but you know, it's quite good. I did go there and it was isolated and probably helped not mingling about with people, which I'm normally a very social person. So if I'd been out and about mingling lots, then, you know, could have put me more at risk, as my dad pointed out. So that's pretty good, you know. So yeah, and during that time one of my good friends, Whitey, died. That's when I was last posting on here, and so much has happened since then. Decided to go off to France with Drew, who we grew up next to each other, and you know, we both loved Whitey a lot. We decided to go on this adventure with TJ, our mate, who also knew Whitey. We went out to the Alps and had a wonderful time, but like I said, it was very challenging and stuff. But yeah, it was amazing. But so much has happened and everything's just been a whirlwind. My nan died recently during that time as well, and I'd been to see her. She had dementia and we went to see her in the hospital, and that was pretty painful to see that during the same time as going to my friend Whitey's funeral, and it's all a lot to process. Been dealing with health issues and stuff as well, and all while trying to go through this healing journey and sharing things. I've started this video during the last 2 years. Not this video, I know I talk long, but not that long. But this channel, and started my Instagram and lots of things, and I think it's good to connect with the world, and it's really helped my mental health a lot having this channel and, you know, sharing with people. And we can utilize social media and stuff for real positive things rather than just to slag each other off and share false information. We can use it as a tool to communicate and connect and organize and share love and positivity. And yeah, there's a lot of good in the world, guys. So we need to focus on the good, manifest it more, you know, focus on the healing, focus on the love, focus on the light, focus on the family. You know, keep in contact. We're in a blessed age of having all social media and stuff to still connect with everyone while we're in self-isolation. you know. And that's something I need to do more, connect with people. I need to connect with my family and friends and stuff, because I'd sort of not been chatting much while I was away. But I feel lack in my life because of it, and I'm missing my friends a lot, and I've been wanting to come back to Sheffield and to show Drew around and get him out to all the nights and take him to try all this tasty vegan food, and then everything's on lockdown. So it's just more me, yay! Yeah, so, but it's cool. I feel like this is a great time though for social change. It's breaking down our social structures and systems that have been failing us for so long, and it's really pointing out all the things that have been happening, you know, and indicating who is vulnerable and how we're looking after them, and showing what's going on with the NHS and how the lack of support that they have there from the government. So it's time for a big change, and we can be in control of that. We can be part of that. We just need to channel our energy, focus that, you know, and be aware, and don't feed into the fear. But then also, you know, still be safe, washing your hands, being clean, you know, all the things, self-isolating. And you know, solitude is a wonderful thing. And that's what I've realised over the past 2 years. Like, when I got my own place, and it was like the first time I've just had loads of alone time for reals. And I just grew so much in that time and found it so nourishing and enriching, spending time with myself. And I think everyone needs to experience that and have that. And it's been challenging integrating back in with being with people out in France. It was like a real tiny chalet with 4 of us staying in there, and you didn't have any privacy the whole time. So that was like months and months and months with no alone time that was more than a couple of hours. Unless you wanted to go out for a long walk in the cold, which is quite hard because you got to look everywhere you're walking and be really careful. So yeah. I can't remember what I was saying now. But yeah, solitude. So solitude is a lovely thing, you know. Get to know yourself, learn about yourself. And the healing journey is a beautiful thing, you know, and we can heal ourselves from within, manifesting, like visualize to materialize. Well, we can visualize healing. You just got to picture whatever it is healing itself, and we can do that when we put focus to something. We're such powerful beings, and we have so much power. Know your power, feel empowered. I'm sending it to you now. You got it within you already though, but that's a little extra booster. So yeah, I'm going to be doing more videos, guys, because it seems like everyone's doing videos now in isolation time. But yeah, I'm going to get back on it because I miss you guys, and hopefully you miss me too. And if there's anything you want to chat about or anything, just put a little shout out at the bottom. Thanks for watching. Sending love and light and everything to you. Have a wonderful, blessed, amazing day. So much love, health and healing to everyone. Channeling it. Love you. Bye.